Hello everyone, my name is Jeremy. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's called Jero's Diner 256. I hope you're all doing well. In today's video, I'm making a healthy homemade orange juice using oranges, carrots, ginger and guavas. I had already prepared the oranges before I started recording. So in this video, you'll see me cutting the carrots. As you see there, I'm cutting the carrots into small pieces. Yeah, I'm cutting the carrots. Carrots add a natural sweetness and are a great source of vitamins. I used 6 carrots. Yeah, I first peeled them before I started cutting them in those small pieces. So right there, we're still cutting the carrots. So I'm almost done with the carrots, and I'm cutting ginger now. Ginger gives the juice a fresh, slightly spicy flavor and makes the drink even more refreshing, you know. So there I'm cutting ginger, but I cut it into smaller pieces because it was in a big size. So I add in some water because I'm going to first blend the carrots to get carrot juice. The juice that I got is the one that I used to blend the oranges. So there I poured some little water in the blender and placed it on the mortar and I started blending. I blended it until it became very soft, until those carrots became very soft plus the ginger. So I am blending. So after I got a clean bowl, I placed on a sieve. So you see me there, pouring the carrot juice to the sieve so that the pulp doesn't go into the, you know, I'm straining the carrot juice so that this pulp remains and the juice, the liquid, the juice liquid goes through into the container. So you have to squeeze that pulp and make sure that all the water, all the juice, you know, they have to be dry. The pulp has to be dry. So there I squeezed and made sure that all the juice is over. So then after I'm done, after I finished to squeeze out the juice from the pulp, I removed the pulp and placed it into the blender. Yeah, I'm gonna blend it for a second time because there is still some carrot juice, and sieve the juice again. So there was putting the pulp in the blender. So now I'm going to reblend that pulp. So I added in some small water to blend it up so that I can get more juice. So there I covered my blender and I'm going to place it on the mortar. Then I started blending again. So now after blending, I'm going to re-sieve them again so that the juice gets over from that pulp, from the residue, the carrot residue. So there I was squeezing. So then I got a clean saucepan and I'm putting that pulp. So now it's waste because all the juice is over. So that was the remaining one in the blender. I also sieved it. So there I made sure that all the pulp from the blender is over. It's going into the sieve so that I can also strain it. So now you see, that's my carrot juice that I'm going to use while blending my oranges. That's it. Then after I got the guavas, I first washed them before I cut them. I first washed them, and then I cut them into smaller pieces while placing them in the blender. And guys, you know, guavas add a delicious fruity taste and blend really well with the oranges, and they make the orange juice thick when it's not so watery, not like the other oranges that we squeeze without mixing in guava juice. This guava juice makes the orange juice to be thick and tasty. So now there I was done cutting the guavas. So we use the juice. I used the juice that I blended, the carrot juice. It's the one that I'm going to use to blend the guavas too. Yeah. So there I added the carrot juice into the guavas. I'm also going to blend them. I covered and placed on the mortar. Then I blended. I blended them till they were very, very soft, until all those particles are dissolved. So now I'm going to sieve the guava juice too. So I got a spoon. You know, the spoon helps the liquid to pass frequently, to pass easily the juice. So I use the spoon. So I squeezed it until until the juice was over. So you see, I added the guava juice into the carrot juice. I mixed it. That's how it looks like. That's how it came out. So those are my oranges. I cut them into smaller pieces and removed the seeds. You know those oranges have those inside seeds. So I removed them. I first peeled and I removed the seeds. So now I'm going to blend using carrot juice. So I added in the carrot juice. I first placed small orange pieces because we are a lot. I did that. So now I'm blending them. I blend them until they are soft and smooth. So now after blending, I'm going to sieve to remove the large particles, giving it a smoother texture. So now I use the spoon, make sure that the juice is over. So the spoon was disturbing me. I decided to use a whisk, the egg whisk. You know, it is faster when removing the juice from the pulp. So I squeezed and squeezed and squeezed and squeezed until the juice was over from that pulp. So then after I placed in the other orange pieces, because remember there were a lot. I just moved some that the blender can blend. So I added in other orange pieces, and now I mixed it. I added in carrot juice. So now I'm going to blend. After blending was done, I also sieved. So the process went on, as you see. After making sure that the juice is over from the pulp, I got my spoon again and squeezed it. You have to squeeze it so that all the juice, all the liquid is over. That pulp has to be dry. So I got a saucepan and placed in that pulp. So guys, you see, that's how my juice is looking. So those were the remaining oranges. I'm also going to blend them as you saw the process. Now we're about to reach the final conclusion. So that's how my juice is looking. You see, it's thick. Then after I finish to blend, I got a small mingling stick and I stirred, so that the juice can mix itself thoroughly. You see how it's looking, guys? It's thick. Now the juice is ready. I'm going to pour it into a jerry can and place in my fridge. And it looks fresh and delicious. So I poured it into a jug, then placed it into a jerry can, as you're going to see. I used 30 oranges, 6 carrots, and 2 big ginger pieces, and 2 guavas. So guys, that's the preparation of orange juice. Hope you try it at home. So now, after I poured into my jerry can, I covered. Now I'm going to place in my fridge so that it can get cold, and when it's cold it's very sweet. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you liked it, please give it a thumb. Subscribe to my channel. See you in my next video. Bye.